May the 4th be with you. Here we have Sirius, the galactic fur baby, with messages for you for May the 4th. So we have our cards, we've shuffled them. We're going to cut them into 3 piles. And I think we'll choose 7, see what messages want to come through for today. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First card, 4 of Swords. Second card, Page of Swords. Third card, the Strength card. 2 of Wands. 3 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this is the situation right now, 4 of Swords. And this has come up a few times in the last few readings. So this is about biding your time, waiting for the right time. Swords are to do with our thinking, our minds, how we communicate, how we use words. So this is saying, be aware over these next few days, especially with the eclipse tomorrow and the full moon. Be cautious with your words. Keep them to yourselves. There may be situations around you where it can be antagonistic. There's anger, there's somebody wanting to pick a fight. So this is saying, bite your tongue, keep quiet, don't rise to the bait, keep your thoughts to yourself, because something else is emerging, and if you get caught in a kerfuffle, it may be very hard to repair it later on. So just keeping your thoughts to yourself about anything that's going on around this weekend. Here we have another Swords card, the Page of Swords. So he's also popped up recently quite a bit. So this is Zephyrus, the west wind, the winds of change. So pages bring news, they bring announcements. So there's something about to be announced which can change a lot of things for a lot of people. It's about timing as well. So some people might not like to hear what's about to be said, but it cannot be kept quiet anymore. So it could be secrets coming up, especially through the mainstream media. I hear the words, it will be in your face. You cannot ignore it. So the card associated with the past, the Strength card. This is, to me, it's the collective energy is getting so strong now against the dark side and those who would keep us enslaved and rule us. It's also interesting that the lion is being strangled. So this is Hercules in this card. And Hercules was called upon to kill this lion because it was a man-eater. It had killed many people, and lots of people have tried to kill it. So you can see a sword, that didn't work. You can see a club, that didn't work. So Hercules took him in his own bare hands and strangled the lion, and then afterwards he wore the pelt of the lion to show how strong he was. So on some level this can be that what the lion represents the monarchy. So when you see on the badge, there's a lion and there's a unicorn. So this is saying that the people have a strength, and it's growing in number, to take down something that has been eating people. Two of Wands. So this is sort of the immediate future. Again, it's a card of strength, using your inner fire, your ability to use that fire within you in a productive way, not in a destructive way. In the cave here, we have Chiron, who is known as the wounded healer. He's half man, half horse. So something from the past that has been neglected or not looked upon or pushed away is about to emerge and come out to the surface to be recognised. So these two wands or torches that Jason is holding will shed light upon a situation. So in this card, this is this Jason of Jason and the Golden Fleece. So this is the beginning of a new adventure, a new journey, a new way of seeing life. Healing old wounds, not allowing fears to hold us back in any shape or form. Stepping onto that path, even though you might not be quite sure yet where you are headed. Completely trusting, knowing that there is a goal at the end of it. So here we have underneath the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. This is independence, sovereignty, standing in your own power. Bringing that wealth, prosperity and abundance to you. Calling it to you. It is your birthright. So deleting any old history of poverty consciousness, unworthiness, lack, all good things coming into your lives now because you took your time, you didn't rush, you allowed things to come to you. Some time ago I had a vision, meditation, where I was seated upon a throne and there was another one next to me which was empty, and I was in this huge hall To my left was a large sloped glass ceiling and a vast open fireplace. To my right were huge oak doors, which opened to let in a huge procession of people, bringing me gifts, which they laid at my feet. Then two men appeared. One was Sir Francis Drake and the other was Sir Walter Raleigh, and they were peacocks. They were feathered. They had feathers in their caps. Their clothes were flamboyant. They bowed and scraped before me, and they were showing off with what they had done and what they could bring to me. And then I noticed a character in dark robes, dark clothes, walking behind them, almost out of my view, and came around to my left. And this said to me, "Don't be blinded by the glamour. Don't allow your ego to be stroked by those who are full of their own wants and needs. Let something else come. You don't have to go and chase it. So something is coming to you that you deserve, and the timing is right." So looking ahead, the Three of Swords can be about heartache, heartbreak, upset, devastation, the loss of. If it's the loss of a person through death, it can be the loss of a person through a breakup, and no longer carrying around that wound, that soul's essence that you've given away to somebody else. Now is the time for you to reclaim your power, not to let anybody impose their wants and needs upon you. No longer being the victim, no longer being the rescuer. People around you who demand that from you, rescue me, I'm a victim. They do not serve you. And when you come to recognize that and step away from it, you then step into your power. The Queen of Pentacles. So if you recall, this lady is called Omphale, which means belly button. So yes, she's a queen and she has money. She's wealthy. She knows how to make money, but she uses her gut instinct. She uses her intuition. So she's left and right-brained simultaneously. She isn't fooled by anybody. She takes her time. She allows these things to come to her. So in the vision that I had of me seated upon a throne, this is the sort of energy I'm talking about. Allow things to come to you, to present themselves to you. Don't accept everything, because if it's bright and shiny, it could be empty inside. It's just the covering and the packaging is meant to fool you. So this lady is no fool. She knows exactly what she wants. She knows exactly what she needs. She doesn't suffer fools gladly. So it's not about being hard-hearted. It's just being completely grounded, capable of knowing what will serve you and what won't serve you, and bringing those things into your life. So the 4th of May the 4th, the number 4, is associated with being grounded. If you think of the four legs of a table, they have to be on a flat surface so that you don't have a wobble. And the number 4 is associated with limitation, order, and service. So in the negative, we can be limited. Everything's out of order and we have to serve everybody else. Whereas in the positive, we are unlimited. Everything is in divine order and we serve ourselves first before we serve others. So looking at the card on the bottom of the pack, the 9 of Swords. This can be mental upset, worrying too much, listening to what everybody else is saying and believing it all. So by ignoring all the negative stuff, detaching from the drama, closing your ears to what the mainstream and even some of the alternative stuff is projecting, allowing yourself to come to a place of peace and calm, listening to that inner voice. You're not expending any extra energies that you need for you. And so we wish you well. We send you lots of galactic hugs and kisses. And we'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.